40 मिनट, अगर 40 मिनट में सेशन एंड होता है तो हम लोग सब यूट्यूब पे जाएंगे. I have some problem with my Zoom account, so we are signing from Pandyan Prabhuji's account, which will end in another 35 minutes. So Prabhuji, हम लोग YouTube पे जाएंगे सभी.
Yeah, YouTube has started.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Narayanam Namaskritya.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Naram Chaiva Narottamam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Devim Saraswatim Vyasam.
Tato Jaya Mudiraye.
Tato Jaya Mudiraye.
Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya.
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke.
Bhagavati Uttama
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya.
Krishnaya Vasudevaya.
Devaki Nandanaya cha.
Devaki Nandanaya cha.
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya.
Nanda Gopa Kumaraya.
Govindaya Namo Namah.
Govindaya Namo Namah.
Namo Pankajanabhaya.
Namah Pankajanabhaya.
Namo Pankajamaline.
Namah Pankajamaline.
Namo Pankajanetraya.
Namah Pankajanetraya.
Namaste Pankajangrahe.
Namaste Pankajangrahe.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare.
Srila Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Samvet Bhakta Vrind ki
Jai.
E Bhagavatam class ki
Jai.
Hari Hari Bol. So today we are going to read from chapter number 20 of Krishna book and description of autumn in Vrindavan. We had already discussed some part of this chapter. So we'll further continue describing what Shukadeva Goswami Maharaj, in front of all the rishis, Shukadeva Goswami Maharaj is describing to Parikshit Maharaj. It's very important, whatever the words Shukadeva Goswami Maharaj is speaking, they are actually connected with us. It's not useless. Any of the shloka of Bhagavatam is not useless. We may be thinking what description he is giving, but it is quite related because it's related with Krishna. It's important. How these things help to set the scene of Vrindavan, how these things help to actually please Lord Krishna, that is more important. So let's start reading from description of Vrindavan. Mataji, Renuka Mataji.
Manal Prabhu, please unmute Renuka Shangrani Mataji. Manal Prabhu?
Yeah,
now he's... Yes, okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Please read Mataji.
Vrindavan forest, yes, Vrindavan forest improved from the rains and was replete with ripened dates, mangoes, blackberries, and other fruits.
So
Lord
here,
Krishna,
you know, as we have, when we are discussing about the scenes in the Vrindavan forest, we should keep one thing in the mind. All the living beings in the Vrindavan forest are Chinmaya. They are not Jada. The trees, the birds, the land, everything is living. Chinmaya. It's not like the material world where everything is Jada. In Vrindavan, everyone is a devotee and has an attitude to serve the Lord, please the Lord, and serve the Lord. So they take a form to please. Shriya Kantaha Kantaha Paramapurusha Kalpataro Druma Bhumi Chintamani Ganamaye Amruta Katha Ganam Natyam Gamanamapi Vanche Priya Sakhe Chidananda Jyoti Paramapi Tadasvadam Apicha Sayatra Shirabdi Stravati Surabhayascha Sumahan निमेषाधाख्यो वाव्रजति नहि यत्रपि समय भजे श्वेतद्वीपं तमहमिह लोकमिति अयं विदन्तस्ते संत शिति विरलचारा कतिपय. This all shlokas Chinmaya Jagata. Everything is Chinmaya, nothing is Jada. So the descriptions over here that after the rain, you know, the entire forest was ripened with dates, mangoes, blackberries, and other fruits. They wanted this to be used for the services of the devotees who are coming there in the form of the cows, in the form of the gwalbalas, in the form the Lord personally is coming. And he enjoys these things which are given by these trees. It is further explained when Lord also glorifies these trees and says these trees are very great saints, and that's why they are standing here and tolerating all heat, all light, and their life is for others. And that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he gave 8 verses, he gave us an example of a tree, how we should be tolerant like a tree and humble like a grass. So all the trees in Vrindavan, they are divine souls who want to serve them by giving them their fruits. They may have served the Lord millions and millions of times by giving the fruits. Then they get an opportunity to become a tree to serve the fruits to the Lord in the Leela. Please read further.
Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, along with his boyfriends and Lord Balrama, entered the forest to enjoy the new seasonal atmosphere. The cows being fed by new grasses became very healthy and their milk bags were all very full. When Lord Krishna called them by name, they immediately came to him out of affection, and in their joyful condition, the milk flowed from their bags. Lord
So
Krishna
this is the vision. See, in the material life, for motivation, there are 4 things. One is tamasi motivation, which is called fear. By fear, you can motivate somebody. Arey, mar jayega. Arey, ye hoga. By showing fear, you can motivate somebody. Second motivation is Rajogun motivation, that is called as money and pleasure. फायदा दिखा के उसको मोटिवेट करना कि ये फायदा मिलने वाला है इसलिए करो. But that is called Rajogun motivation. Satogun motivation is called as tapasya, परोपकार. परोपकार करो, दूसरों के लिए भला करो, वो मोटिवेशन देके आप वो कर सकते हो. इंसानों का भला करो, that is सत्वगुण motivation. And what is divine motivation? Divine motivation is love, unconditional love. When there is an unconditional love in Vrindavan, Lord has 9 lakh cows, and each and every cow has a name. And when the Lord, through his flute, he calls, from even he sings one time, every cow feels that the cow, they are calling me, they are calling us. And they are great, great devotees. They are Surabhi cows. They are not ordinary cows. For one cow over here in the material world, there was a great fight between Vasishtha and Vishwamitra. So all these cows are Surabhi cows. When Indra had done the offended by sending Samyantaka Badala and did a prasala in Vrindavan, and when after lifting the Govardhan hill, after lifting the Govardhan hill, I request all of them to their videos. Videos which are there on the Zoom. Everybody should mute their videos. Okay. So, here, when Indra did this offense, what happened? He also brought the Surabhi cow. He brought the Surabhi cow, and then seeing the Surabhi cow in front, Lord Krishna was very happy. So, one thing you should understand, what is very dear to Krishna? Cows, Brahmanas, and devotees. These 3 things are very, very dear to Krishna. Tulasi Maharani is very dear to Krishna. So here we see that as soon as the cows were called out of love, unconditional love, whatever they had milk, so they started pouring out of love. Please read further.
Lord Krishna was very much pleased when passing through the Vrindavan forest by the site of Govardhan hill. On the banks of the Yamuna, he saw all the trees decorated with beehives pouring honey. There were many waterfalls on Govardhana hill, and their flowing made a nice sound. Krishna heard them as he looked into the caves of the hill. When the rainy season was not ended completely, but was gradually turning to autumn, sometimes, especially when there was rainfall within the forest, Krishna and his companions would sit under a tree or within the caves of Govardhan hill and enjoy eating the ripe fruits and talking with great pleasure.
So you can understand the position of Govardhan Maharaj. How nicely he used to serve the Lord. He used to, that's why the Govardhan Maharaj is one of the greatest Harivariya. He used to give whatever he had. First of all, the scene that was decorated by Tulasi Maharani on Govardhan hill, like here he said, that it pleased, the Lord was very pleased by seeing the sight on the Govardhan hill. When he was passing by, he used to see the trees were very decorated with the honeybee flowing. That's a very good sign. Then why? Because honey is also called as Panchamrita. There are 5 Amritas which are there in this material world. which is called cow milk, cow that is curd, then cow ghee, then honey, and which is called Panchamrita. The other is the cow mutra. So this all are called as Amrita in this material world. So when Lord was seeing the signs that how the caves are there, rains is coming, and grasses are there, and the devotees that are the cows which are devotees are very much satisfied by eating the grass. He is also satisfied. He goes to caves and then he takes the prasad with others. So that is what Lord used to do all the activities in the afternoon in the Govardhan. And that's why Govardhan is great devotee of Lord. He used his entire body in the service of the Lord and service for the pleasure of the devotees. And that is what we learn from Govardhan Maharaj. Please read further.
When Krishna and Balram were in the forest, Mother Yashoda used to send them some fruits, sweetmeats, and rice mixed with yogurt. Krishna would take them down on a slab of stone on the banks of the Yamuna and call his friends to join him. While Krishna and Balram and their friends were eating, they watched the cows, calves, and bull. The cows appeared to be a little tired from standing with their heavy milk bags. By sitting and chewing grass, they became happy, and Krishna was pleased to see them. He was proud to see the beauty of the forest due to the rainy season, which was nothing but the manifestation of his own energy. At such times, Krishna would praise nature's special activities during the rainy season.
So here we understand why Shukadev Goswami Maharaj is praising the autumn and the rainy season, because Lord Krishna himself used to glorify the rainy season. And here it says, Krishna would praise the nature's special activities during the rainy seasons. So when Lord also praises, the devotee also start doing the praising of the rain activities and other seasons. Please read further.
It is stated in the Bhagavad Gita that the material energy or nature is not independent in its actions. Nature is acting under the superintendence of Krishna. This is confirmed in the Brahma Samhita, which states that material nature known as Durga is acting as the shadow of Krishna. Whatever order is sent from Krishna, material nature obeys. Therefore, the natural beauty created by the rainy season was acted according to the indication of Krishna, who thus felt very proud of material nature's beautiful activities.
One thing we should understand, we have to follow the orders of the Guru Parampara. Here Lord says, Mayyatyakshena prakriti suyate sacharacharam hetunanena kaunteya jagadvi parivartate. Mayyatyakshena prakriti. Under my adhyakshata, under my supervision, this prakriti is working. And when somebody works under the guidance of the Lord and he acts as per the guidance of the Lord, it pleases the Lord. But what is happening in the material world? Material world is specifically made by the Lord so that we can go back to the spiritual world. But when we misuse and we do not try to follow the instructions which the Lord has given in Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, he is not so happy. And then he keeps us under the direction of Maya Devi. Krishna bhulya jiva bhogavancha kare nikatstha maya jhapatiya dhare. So Maya Devi then take care when you do not try to follow the instructions and you fail to satisfy the Lord. Then Maya Devi takes the control of your life. And what is the Maya Devi's first thing that it takes the control? It gives you false ego. And in the false ego, you start thinking that this body is me. I am the owner, I am the controller, I am the enjoyer. And that's where the Maya starts punishing us. But on the other hand, like here it says, the nature starts ordering as per the will of the Lord, then the Lord is pleased. So Lord will be pleased with us if we try to follow the instructions which He has given in Bhagavad Gita. If we try to follow the instructions which He has given in Bhagavatam. If we try to follow the instructions what Acharyas and Vaishnavas have given, He will be happy. So that is the purpose of any scene which is there, to make Krishna happy. And here we've seen that He's happy with the environment, with the background, but what the scene is set on the Govardhan hill in the forest, which pleases Krishna. And that is the goal of the human life, to please Krishna. Please go further.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, just a second.
Yeah.
We will stop after 3 minutes. We will send a fresh link immediately.
Okay.
So 2 to 3 minutes, fresh link will come, everybody should join.
Yes, yes. Okay.
While Krishna and Balram were enjoying the
Mataji,
bliss of the rainy season. Yes.
We will stop the
Yes.
session over here.
We can read for 2 minutes, we can read.
No, Prabhuji, we can stop the session and
Okay, we'll
end the session, and we can, after 3 minutes, we can start again with the new game.
Sona Prabhu, please change the meeting.
Yeah. Everybody will get a fresh link in next 2 minutes.